Welcome back to Waiting for Nintendo, everybody.
Welcome back.
For some reason, this completely fucked up the box art to Spyro 2, but I'm going to trust that the game's going to work anyway.
Let's see.
Also, a stinking crime that Spyro was not represented on this thing to begin with, because, come on, you're going to have a PS1 classic with no Spyro? Get real.
Yeah, there's a lot of Spyro games, too. That's kind of impressive. Not one made it on.
Well, there's only 3 on the PS1, but yeah, none
That's
of them
a lot.
were on.
3 one franchise on one system's a lot.
Yeah, there's a whole trilogy, and it's like iconic for the system, and they just didn't put it on. And it's like they own Insomniac anyway. Like they could have fucking, I don't know who owns Spyro. I guess Activision has Spyro or some shit now. I don't know.
Have you ever had insomnia?
Like the inability to sleep sometimes. I mean,
yeah,
on smaller scales, sure.
Yeah, me as well. Actually, that's a legendary home movies moment. Is the insomnia rant from McGurk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've watched that one so many times.
Thanks, Melissa. If you want to go to sleep,
Coach,
just close your eyes, go to sleep. Thanks.
We're all done stretching. Yeah, we're all stretched out. Holy shit, that killed me the first time I saw it.
So this
Jason,
is my favorite.
I gotta open up about something real quick.
Okay.
Not related to Spyro, if that's okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Tomorrow, I found out today, is Dollar Sub Day at Jimmy John's.
Oh, no.
I know. And talking about insomnia, not being able to sleep, existential crisis, it actually, like, it ruined the rest of my shift just thinking about it. Just thinking about, like,
yeah,
shit. And it's actually not $1 anymore. It's $2 Sub Day. But here's the thing. I got to rant about this a little bit. It's the stupidest idea ever from Jimmy John's standpoint. They do it out of tradition, I think.
Yep.
I actually think it's a bad idea because they lose a lot of money, and I don't think it's good advertising.
It might be to compete with Subway because they have the buy one, get one free day.
It's just, like, you don't need to do this. I don't know, like,
yeah.
This doesn't help the business. You're not, like, an up-and-comer. You know, you're a well-established brand. And it's funny that, like, the last year, because I was asking the managers, like, was last year's Dollar Sub Day, like, did a lot of people, how busy was it? And they're like, actually, it was a little less busy than we were expecting.
Really?
So this year, they advertised it more. And I was like, whoa, that would have been so cool if they advertised more, but not about losing money. You know what I mean? Like,
Subway's equivalent days to these were literally line out the door, around the fucking corner, like.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Dude.
Same. I mean,
like, it is maximum capacity. We have like 7 people on staff at any given time, which is unfucking heard of. It's
yeah,
like all hands on deck for those days.
Yeah, and they're terrible. It's called Customer Appreciation Day, but the actual Jimmy John's customers, sorry, you're gonna have to wait 1,000,000 years for your food. You're not appreciated today. Today's for all the people who only ever eat Jimmy John's this one day.
Exactly. It's
it's for the worst type of people because you're getting a whole bunch of idiots who don't understand the value of their time.
Man, you're just reminding me of these fucking shifts because I was a super employee, so they would schedule me doubles on these days. I would come in at like 10 and I would close the store. The store closes at 11, so I'm there for
just a
13
nightmare.
hours. Yeah.
And you get nothing for it. And it's like
No. You don't get a fucking bonus. Well, actually, that's not true. Our boss gave us $20 Walmart gift cards for working that day.
Woo! That's the equivalent of the pizza party instead of a raise. Yeah, no. Exactly. Wow. Dude, it's so miserable because it's like I've worked one of these before at the old Jimmy John's a decade ago. I literally, for a minute today, after finding that out, I was like, should I just quit now? Should I just not? Like, but anyway, I don't think I'm going to quit until I move. But yeah, it's the worst type of customer because it's the type of person who doesn't value their time.
The fucking
and
casuals,
they can't do the mental math like, should I pay $2? Like, what are you really paying for? You're waiting 40 minutes to an hour for a sub. You're waiting 40 minutes to an hour to spend $2. on a sub. And it's like,
oh, this is the good shit. I'm sorry. Just after what I've been playing for my next video, like just playing Spyro compared to what I was just going through, it's like, oh my god. This is
it
so
just feels
nice.
good.
This is so nice.
I like the way he charges like that.
Even without an analog stick, it's just still, oh man, it's so good.
The worst one of these I've worked for, though, wasn't actually Jimmy John's. It was when I worked at Old Navy, and we had dollar flip-flop day.
What?
Jason, the line wrapped around the entire store and went out the store.
Yeah,
and it was a big-ass store. Old Navy's are huge. And so it was just like, but yeah, like people literally waiting over an hour to spend $1 on the cheapest flip-flops known to man. They're going to fall apart in a week.
So this shit doesn't happen anymore, but do you remember in like the 2000s, once in a while, there'd be like free gas day at a thing, and there would just be like, it would just be fucking madness, like anywhere this happened.
I don't remember free gas day ever, but for the gimmick with any of these days is it's not ever worth it. It's not ever worth it to wait in that like shitty line with those shitty people, and like. Just and what's funny is like people are complaining. I remember when we did dollar sub day at Jimmy John's back in 2016. It was like we had 2 lines going, and so the numbers that we were announcing, like for the order numbers, like 81, like 126, they were out of order because we were doing them whatever, and so that made like all the Karens up front like concerned, like, oh no, did mine get skipped? Oh no, and so then. They would have to come and ask and interrupt the whole process, and we'd have to go and look and check and be like, oh, nope, it's still here, still coming, sorry. And then we'd have to explain the whole situation. It happened for every single one of them. And it's just like, get out of here. Like, and I don't think it helps the business at all. That's the most offensive thing to me is I feel like it's just such a waste on every possible level. Like, this would be an epic marketing tactic for 2012. Like, like probably the first time they do, like, oh my gosh, everyone's talking about it. No one's talking about it. When I brought it up to several people today, like, I didn't even know they had that. And I mean, so like, yeah, if you have to advertise your epic, awesome giveaway event, then it's not that epic after all. And no one cares, and it's a bad idea, and you shouldn't do it.
You made me completely forget that Subway did this too. I just completely blanked it, but yeah, it was totally.
Did it save Subway? Was it just super epic?
Subway it seems like it's not doing well. So
yeah, did you see a surge in business right after that? I don't think so.
Well, the store that I was always at when this happened is like, even when I was the manager of a different store, they would bring me into like the one that gets the most business. They'd bring me in there, and fucking, like, I mean, it was crazy, like the numbers we were doing just in terms of productivity, because there's a productivity tracker at Subway. You're supposed to use that to like budget your fucking labor, and the numbers on those days were fucking cuckoo bananas insane.
Yeah,
like comically fucking large, because there's literally not a second going by where you're not selling a sub. Literally, like, the number of subs you make is just how fast the fucking line you have out there is. And by that, I mean it's how fast the lead is, generally. It's like the guy who is like the first one you talk to who cuts the bread, they set the pace, and like they're the most important person to like making the line go fast. Them and the person who cashes you out. You can't have no boomer on the fucking cash register. It's your college students are going there. So like, it's just like those 2 spots and everything else you fill in. But it's like, yeah, as I said, it's like, it's just the competency of the employees you have. That was like the only limiter in those numbers then. And I don't know. I mean, it was fun in its own way, but it's like you don't get a break either, because it doesn't stop the whole time, open to close. It's just a line out, literally out of the door of people trying to get, and it wasn't even $1. It was buy one get one free.
Yeah,
that was the promotion we ran, so it wasn't even like as good as that. But it was like, yeah, it still packed them
in. The thing is, when we did it before, we didn't do deliveries that day, and now we are. We're not. You don't get a dollar sub if you're getting it delivered, but so like that's what I'll be doing, and so I don't even know how I'm gonna get into the parking lot to pick them up. It's such a logistical issue And like, I'm not trying to get in a fender bender or a wreck or anything stupid over all these idiots wanting their $2 set.
You're not like in a plaza with a much larger parking lot that can handle the bandwidth. Oh, okay.
Certainly not. No.
That was a strength for our location, is we were in a plaza, in a pretty dead plaza that had a much larger parking lot than necessary. So like there was no fear of ever running out of space.
Yeah. I just think it's funny that I only work 2 short shifts a week at Jimmy John's, and it's like it's the least work of my 3 jobs technically, or 4 jobs between my channel, waiting for Nintendo, Jimmy John's, and my actual desk job. But this is the one I feel like I talk about. Yeah, I know, it's fucking terrible. It sucks. Yeah, so I do find that a little fun.
Why is it that these like bullshit stupid jobs are always the most stressful? Because like the most stressful job I've ever worked to was also Subway. Like it's the fucking way it is.
Yeah, no, it's really funny. Like the more money you're making, a lot of times the easier the job. Like
I don't know if that's a linear 1-to-1 scale, but it's like the less stressful it is. I don't think Subway's a pretty easy job, but it's like it can get like stressful. I've seen it.
Yeah, no, it's stressful, and they pay like shit, and you get treated poorly.
Part of the reason why it sucks is because you get paid like shit and you get treated poorly. So
yeah, I do think it is
stressful.
Interesting. Yeah, it is interesting to me, like having a cushy desk job. You know, where I wear like, pants, button-up shirt, like you dress up for work and stuff, nice shoes, like leather shoes and bag. I have my own window office, all this stuff. But like when I'm at Jimmy John's, people like think that's all you've got going on. And it's so funny how different they treat you.
I'll bet.
It's crazy. Like my coworker I told you about, when she found out that I was a dad, like, because I made a snow, like, there was like no one there for Christmas or Christmas Eve, and I worked on Christmas Eve, and so I made like out of the sink, I made more bubbles than usual when I was doing dishes, and I made like a little bubble snowman, and she's like, oh my gosh, that's like such a dad thing. I was like, I am a dad. And then she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, are you like in the picture?
Hey, you told the story.
I didn't tell it on here. I just told it to you.
Oh, really? Okay, never mind. I'll tell
away. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, no, and like, well, that's the end of the story. I just thought it was funny because
it's a great
like
story.
it was like,
I'm sorry to sandbag it. I thought you already told it on the show.
Oh no, it's okay. Maybe I did, and I just didn't remember, and someone will correct me. But I think I just told you.
Okay.
I thought it was hilarious though.
It's very funny.
Like.
Dude,
yes.
What do you think of this character right here?
It's the whole reason I'm at this
thing
job.
Ever?
I don't know, Jason. I need you to confirm her digital fictional age first, and then I'll be able to tell
you. She's old enough that there's this funny video of a Spyro speedrunner having a girl over, and she's dressed like her. And he titled the video with her, like, look at my fawn bags or some shit. That's pretty funny.
Man, speedrunning has changed.
Oh, man. Can I swim yet, or do I have to pay money bags?
Very pretty colors in this game.
Oh yeah, dude. This is the good shit, is what this game is. Don't
this
let
is so much
tell
more.
You
like
otherwise.
every time I've talked trash about Hero's Tale, saying that I didn't like that game when I got it as a kid, everyone's like, no, it's actually good. And I'm like, man, this looks a million times better.
No. The people that maybe grew up with Hero's Tale and like stomached the horribleness could maybe like have rose-colored memories of it, but like, no, this is the good stuff. I mean, I already explained the lore. Like Insomniac, like a very well-respected company, made these games, and then they weren't interested in Spyro after the PS1. They sold it off. And every other game since then has been stupid nonsense that has not mattered. Spyro died.
That was specifically PS1. After Spyro 3 that Insomniac is not in the picture. Okay.
Yes.
That makes perfect sense, actually.
It's like ever since then, the brand has been fucking shit on with just like really half-baked, crappy games, and then it died. Well, it was put in Skylanders, then it died. This jump used to fuck me up as a kid, but I think I can do a first try here. All right.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Did You Know Gaming,
And
I want to see if the video hasn't hit 100K yet.
oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
It did.
Cool. Very nice.
Let me check exactly where it's at. 100,624.
I noticed that Scott the Woz got to voice one right after you, so you're in an illustrious company.
Yeah, I know. That was really, really cool. It is funny. There was like, I checked the other people and all the ones around me, and it was like pretty big name, or if not like a big name, someone who still has like 100K or like whatever, and then like me. Like, what the hell am I doing there?
He likes you, man.
It's awesome. Yeah. Maybe they'll invite me again someday.
Fuck off. Fuck off, money bags.
Triangle
this
to
guy's
talk.
awesome. This guy's amazing.
Moneybags?
He's so cool to hate. He's like, what a good idea for a character. Just a dumb, stupid bear that doesn't let you go through the game unless you have enough gems.
That is really funny. Just the concept of like, looks like Mr. Monopoly.
Yeah. All right, so I take it I'm supposed to go into one of the levels to fundraise enough money.
Look how cool it is that they have that static image there. That's such a cool transition to a different level, like
dude,
a real portal.
You would really appreciate the skyboxes in this, yeah.
I am already.
Spyro
this looks amazing.
Spyro is the skybox franchise on PS1. Like, everybody always raves about them. You'd love them.
I'm a big skybox appreciator myself, and I think I need to play Spyro as soon as possible.
That's great. I mean, I don't know if it's on that level, but it's pretty cool, and I think you would enjoy it. I think you would prefer Spyro to Crash, no doubt.
Yeah, I need to give Crash another try, because when I was a kid, I didn't like it.
Well, you also played 1, right? And 1's kind of stanky.
I've tried 1 and 2 for sure.
Okay. Well, 3 is the easy one. Maybe you'd like the easy one.
As a kid, maybe 3 would have done it for me, but I feel like as an adult, I'll probably appreciate 1 and 2 a lot more. That's the thing. I did not have a gaming palette back then. I didn't know what I liked or didn't like. I was just a little kid. So
nobody did. If game's too hard, I stopped playing when I'm a kid. That's just all it was. So I liked 3 the most back then because it was the easiest one. It was the only one I could actually finish. So I liked that one the most.
You got squashed.
I enjoyed 1 and 2. I had all 3, but 3 was the one I would play the most because I could finish it.
Man, did you see there was some? This might be a segment of its own, but
Did I see?
Sorry, I had to burp. I muted myself. There was like an interview, and it looks like Tanabe from Metroid might actually be retiring.
They're all gonna retire, right?
They are eventually. Actually, that's going to come cascading, but yeah, Tanabe announced he's retiring, and there are no plans for a sequel to Metroid Prime 4 right now, or that it's uncertain if his successor will continue the series.
Well, I hope they... Well, I mean, Metroid's going to continue, but Prime probably shouldn't.
Yeah, like, Prime
TBH.
might be gone.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. You can still make 3D Metroid games. They don't have to be called Metroid Prime.
Yeah, I would love to see a new take on a 3D Metroid.
Yeah,
I would love to see a non-Prime, non-Other M 3D Metroid game.
Do a fresh new take. I think it's time.
Have you ever heard that, what's that guy's name who made Clerks?
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith. Have you ever heard that Kevin Smith rant about Tim Burton's Superman? Or no, it was Superman before it was Tim Burton's Superman.
I definitely have, but I don't remember what he said.
There's this really funny part in it where he's talking to a new director for it, and he says, yeah, first rule, I don't want to see Superman fly. It's like, all right, okay, no Superman flying. Second, I don't want to see him in the cape, in that outfit. And it's like, I feel like it would be, because like I had a thought in my head about Metroid. It's like, okay, I don't want to see her in the morph ball, but I do, is the issue.
I mean, yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I want to keep stuff like the morph ball, but I'm okay with wild changes, is what I'm saying.
You just pointed out like not the famous part of that interview. I don't remember what the famous part is, but there's like he says something really funny, and I don't even remember what it is.
Probably when he goes to see the Wild West movie or whatever with Will Smith in it, and then there's a giant spider.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the funny part. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But that whole thing is like a stand-up bit. I mean, it's so hilarious.
Epic boss fight here.
Wow, that is pretty epic.
Yo. It's fucking... I don't know how anyone's expecting to beat this. Oh, never mind.
Oh, nice. Brother Ned.
Thought the Yeti was tougher than that. Yeah. Good fake.
I gotta start calling everyone brother.
For an early stage in the game to like fake you out with a strong monster, they build up at the beginning. He's like, Yeti's been terrorizing us, save us. And then you get there and he kills himself. It's cool. It's pretty funny.
This game has a lot of good jokes already.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if we were actually
really nice animations for Spyro on the ice. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. If we were actually paying attention to like what they're saying, they're saying some funny stuff sometimes. All right, you ready for some grade A Kino right up here? Dude, this is like the coolest thing that's ever happened in video games.
Brother Kip.
Yeah. Oh, don't zap me. All right, we ready? You ready?
Oh, shit. Man, they were just having fun with this game.
Yeah, this game rules.
I love games where you can tell the devs are just like literally just having fun.
There are hipsters who say that 1 is better. I think they're wrong. 1's fine, but this is the canon Spyro.
Spyro 2?
Yeah. I say that because it's the only one I had as a kid. Therefore, I like it the most.
People say that, people who've played all the games say this one is the best, but me only having played this one and liking it, I'm going to go with that one.
I just mean Furious. Furious really likes 1. I really like 2. It's been a point of contention.
I'll have to play both of them. I'll settle this score for you guys.
I think my issue with 1 is it's a little too loose and free. It's the same reason he likes it is the same reason I don't like it. It's just looser. This game has more of a structure.
You know what's funny about like video games? Which one's better and stuff? Sometimes it's just fun to argue just because. But the sad thing is, as time goes on, I don't really care what anyone else's opinion on a game is. I just care about my own. And that's sadly a little too mature for my liking. I would like to care. I would like to fight it out and be a true video game and console warrior. But it's like, nah, oh, you like that one more? Cool. I don't give a shit. I guess I respect you less now, but I don't really care.
We were discussing Dragnovic RPG's top 15 Super Nintendo RPGs video in my Discord earlier.
Oh,
and
really?
I don't care what he says. Like, whatever. Okay. I don't care.
Who's that? Dragnovic?
He's got like 100,000 subscribers. I've never, ever, like, watched him. He's the fucking buff guy.
Oh, isn't his name like David Vink or something?
Oh, yeah, I guess I've never read it correctly. Yeah. It probably is what it is.
Yeah, he's like the really buff RPG guy.
Yeah.
He's grown a lot. When I first started my channel, I remember seeing his channel and it was about like maybe under 10K or maybe at like 10 to 12.
What?
And him being at 100K now is crazy.
I feel like the whole time I've been peripherally aware of him, he's had probably like 100K, but I don't know. I'm so unaware of him that I don't know how many subscribers he's ever had. Okay, so that was like the tutorial. Now this is like the real hockey.
Do you like purposefully ignore other RPG tubers?
No, I mean some I watch. The thing with his is like he doesn't talk about the games. He talks about like random bullshit. He's like waiting for Nintendo. He's closer to waiting for Nintendo than he is Jason Graves.
Well, he's closer to Metal Jesus maybe. He just kind of like has lists of like 10 interesting games or 10 hidden gems.
That's not okay. So I don't look at his channel, so maybe that was true in the past, but like when I looked at it today, it seemed to just be very these are the r/RPG Reddit headlines. Let's read them. That's what his channel seemed to be to me. Yeah, it just seemed like he talked about
I
like,
haven't
news.
checked it out in years too. I did find it entertaining, just the fact that like a really muscly dude is reviewing or like caring about crusty old RPGs. That
Yeah, sure.
was an interesting gimmick to me, but it wasn't. The video itself wasn't enough to make me want to subscribe. I didn't dislike the video. For the record, I'm not hating or anything.
You watched one video? What was the
I watched
video?
a few.
Oh, okay.
It was random lists on. It was like I watched them specifically when I was researching like what are some of the best unknown RPGs for like the Famicom, and he had some I hadn't heard of on there.
Did you see that video was making the rounds pretty recently? That was kind of just like my AI video, but a lot shorter and more succinct.
No.
Oh. Well, there's some like Wizard Man Gaming or some shit that was like some obvious AI channel that got like 30,000 subscribers, and somebody made a video like pointing out that it's like obviously stupid and don't watch this channel.
Didn't
blah,
it?
blah,
Oh,
blah.
are you talking about that thing like a month or so ago, where like a few channels dogpiled on it?
Yeah, it was longer than that now, but yeah. Where was I going with that
Yeah.
story? Oh, he dunks on David Dink or whatever his name is.
Why?
Well, he said he doesn't. Well, he goes, what the fuck? When he's talking about AI, he's like fucking. I think he says doesn't play games. Then he flashes his channel, and he said he did it like 3 different times.
Oh, so he just trying to start some drama.
I guess so.
Does he not play? He seemed to play games in the video.
I don't know anything about the guy. All I know is that I skimmed through his Super Nintendo list. I didn't even really listen to what he was saying, and I just was like, all right, that's the list. Those are the picks, and sure, I have no opinion on this. All right. That's all I know.
Should we beef with a channel? Should we find a channel to beef with, or
dude, we beef?
Would that be
every day.
good?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, there's enough beef.
We're always
just
beefing
between us. Yeah. You know what's sad? We got a comment that was like talking about how we were just arguing or something.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
That's what we
on
did.
the Dark Souls.
I
one?
did not see this. I did not see this comment, and if I did, I didn't like note it. I didn't mark it as noteworthy.
Someone was saying that like we were getting worse over time and that we were arguing more or something like that, or that he thought that it was like watching his parents break up or something. But it was just like I was like, I listened to that back to most of that video, and I was just like, this is just our regular thing. I feel like
Oh yeah, I remember that now too. Yeah, I was like, well, what did we say in this one? And then I didn't really.
Yeah, it didn't even seem like we were arguing. Maybe he thought that you were arguing with me when you were talking to the viewer that was telling Meatball about Lautrec. In which case, that's really the only thing I could come up with.
Oh yeah,
that was
I remember
nice
that.
sunset. Ooh, these are.
I
good
was
colors.
actually kind of mad with the literally we had one guy in chat and he had to just
ruined it for Meatball. One
had
guy
to
in chat
spill all the beans.
Spoils it for Meatball.
The thing is, he didn't spoil it for Meatball. He spoiled it for me. He didn't spoil Meatball on shit. In fact,
That's
Meatball,
true. That's true.
Meatball wanted the help, but I didn't want him to get that help. So, I'm the asshole in this scenario, but still.
I mean, I didn't see that my first playthrough. I lost the bonfire, and I was like,
we all did. That's why I wasn't gonna fucking tell him.
Yeah.
I was gonna guide him if he would like got off course. That was my goal with this, but not like tell him all the shit that like makes the game easy.
You're also rewarded for killing him with his armor, and his armor's cool as shit. So it's really
Meatball would not have appreciated that.
Well, additionally, the Firekeeper can talk for a little bit after you get her tongue back, and that's like a really
Meatball
cool
would not
story
care about
moment.
that. Yeah, but he wouldn't care about
Well, what the hell does Meatball? What the hell do you care about, man? You're missing some cool shit,
he cared about
my
the
dog.
numbies. He looked at the stats on each piece of armor, and he put on the best armor. He played it like that. If it wasn't the best stats, he wouldn't have put it on. He wouldn't have cared.
I like to look good in those games, but I definitely just put on what works for, important stuff.
Sure.
Fashion Souls is the thing.
Absolutely. I mean, the thing with Dark Souls is like the armor stats don't matter that much.
They don't. I'm usually just running around, buck naked. So
yeah. Why is this guy still running around?
This game is so like. of its time.
What do you mean?
I mean, I look at this game and I'm just like, yeah, this is a late 90s game. It's just drenched in late 90s.
They brought the wrong series back. They made a Crash 4. They should have made a Spyro 4. I'm saying it.
If no one else will.
Crash 4 is fine. I mean, I didn't finish it, but it's fine from what I played, and I don't know. I think I would have just liked a good Spyro again, more than I would have liked a good Crash again.
Did you like or play, or even just hear about, a game called Tak and the Power of Juju back in the day?
I remember the commercials, but no, I never played it.
Yeah, it was heavily advertised. I never asked for it, but my uncle got the game for me just like randomly when I saw him one time. He's like, "Hey, I got this for you." I was like, "What?
Nice.
Video game, that's a big gift."
Yeah.
I remember I played it, but I struggled to progress. But I look at this game, and it kind of reminds me of Tak, just in the kind of layout and randomness.
You aren't going to believe what happened.
What?
I got macked. I ran out of space to record gameplay. Apparently, I shouldn't have ran out of space. What the fuck? Because I cleared out my gameplay drive. I don't know what's taking up all the space. I'm thinking OBS just fucked up. If I hit it again, I don't know, but all right, well, I guess the sound is going to abruptly cut out at some point during this clip, and I'll figure it out between sessions.
Oh, yeah, at least it's on Riverside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's at least you can still see it. You just, the sound is going to cut out.
It might not look as
at
good,
some point.
But
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I did entire, like 3 in a row with no sound, so.
Yeah. I'll figure out what the culprit is after this, because I can just check.
And like the first ever, the ZA one, no sound.
Yeah, no sound. It was fine. God damn it, Spyro.
It was fine. It was even better. It's better with no sound.
Spyro. Jump, Snow.
Can he double jump?
You can glide and do that.
This also reminds me of Star Fox Adventures a little bit.
Never played it, but I will someday.
You know what? As a kid, I actually thought it was pretty cool, but I didn't have a lot of gaming experience. So.
What
and
game?
I had not Star Fox Adventures.
Oh.
And I hadn't played. I had not played Ocarina of Time either for myself. So like all the rip-off stuff that I'd be like, this is just a worse version of this game. Not really a thing. So the frame rate looks really bad for me, but I can't tell if that's just... Is the frame rate really bad in this game?
It probably is when you get this. I don't know. I don't notice frame rates. Like, who gives a shit?
Well, what I'm looking at is like 3 or 4 frames per second.
Oh, well, it's not that bad. Hopefully it doesn't look that bad on Riverside.
No, it won't. It's just sometimes in Riverside when we're recording, it gets choppy. Like for your webcam, for example. So I'm like, hopefully the game doesn't actually look this choppy. But
No.
But it records the actual thing on your end, so it should be fine.
Well, I mean, it might be Elgato fucking up, because we were having severe technical difficulties before this, so I wouldn't put it past my setup not agreeing with this PS Mini or whatever.
So Jason, I reshelled my Pokemon Red.
A disgusting act. I think this is a travesty you've inflicted upon the community here.
Well, I have the shell still, and I might switch it back because sadly I don't really like it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah, I'm keeping it for a little bit just to see how it feels, but I'm like, I kind of liked the beat to shit version that I had, like with the sticker just all ripped and just terrible. Something about that was charming.
Why am I bothering to get any gems? I should just be going to as many stages as possible. That should be what I'm doing here.
You should just be vibing. Oh, look, they are. Yeah. Do what they do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I haven't had marshmallows by a campfire in so long.
Oh, man. Yeah, marshmallows by a fire. That's the good stuff.
The
thing is, it's not good without chocolate. You need chocolate.
Oh, absolutely.
And it has to be Hershey's. Even though, I eat fancy chocolate if I'm just having chocolate. For s'mores, got to be Hershey's.
Sorry, Europeans. Yeah, it's mandatory.
Yeah. You got to have really it's like sometimes you crave a fast food burger, not like a real hamburger, you know? It's the same thing.
this is something like one of the rare things that British people are correct about. Hershey's is disgusting, but it's our disgusting, and we love it. Like, I totally understand where if you didn't grow up with that shit, you think it's gross, but like at the same time, I did.
Yeah.
I did, and it's my kind of trash because of it. So,
I agree, actually.
yeah. Dude, and going to Hershey Park, you know, as a band kid, we went there like 3 different times.
I don't even know what that is. You'll have to explain.
It's a theme park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's also where the factory is, where they make all the chocolate.
So, I've never been to Pennsylvania.
Good.
I get this weird impression that it's kind of a sad place.
Well, I mean, it's like any state. Like, I am a same shit everywhere truther. I do not think there's a big difference between places in the United States, at least. I think they're all basically the fucking same. The scenery might be a little different some places, but it's all basically the same.
Well, I feel like that's true to an extent. It's like that's probably true for most of the quote unquote flyover states and pretty much the entire East Coast that isn't Appalachia. Because that actually has geography and it's different. It's so different. I used to go there all the time.
Well, okay. I mean,
like, and then I feel like the real difference is there's like an East Coast vibe and feel and a West Coast vibe and feel. Like I feel like those are different.
I suppose. I really do think the whole thing is just an urban rural slider. That's all it is. It's where are you on the urban rural continuum. That's what matters more than like East Coast, West Coast, or state. And Pennsylvania
West Coast.
Pennsylvania's got Philadelphia, which is like a really big major metropolitan area. It's got Pittsburgh, which is also a big city, but not like quite as big. And then
I'm saying it seems like a lot of the people from Pennsylvania are like sad and don't like it.
I am a same shit everywhere. I don't think people are that different in places, TBH.
If you're from Pennsylvania, and please chime in the comments and just let me know if you're sad.
Something I do know is as soon as you cross the Pennsylvania border at any like random road, not like the highway is probably different, I guess. The roads would always get immediately worse. I know that. Going from New York to PA. That's all I know. Is as soon as you hit that sign that says "Welcome to Pennsylvania," the roads are like twice as worse.
It's kind of like that for when you go into Georgia from Florida.
Yeah.
It's funny too because the thing I noticed going to Georgia is the power lines are all crooked. Yeah, they're like Florida, they're all nice and straight, and then when you go up into Georgia, I feel like they get kind of crooked and things look a little bit worse. And I'm just like, do they not have levels here or what's going on? But it's potentially just because Florida, we have different standards for, we have to deal with more weather events here than Georgia. Like Georgia still gets some of it, but
I think
like
it's
they're
more,
not taking the brunt of the hurricane.
I think it's more just that Georgia used to be the South. It's not really anymore, but it used to be. And just as a layover from that, everything's got to be a little shitty.
Down in Dixie.
Just a little poor. Yeah, I mean, the devil goes to Georgia, like in the song. So it's,
he went down. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He went down to Georgia. But that implies that he is not from Georgia and that he's from north of Georgia. So where's he actually from?
Well, the devil's a New Yorker, obviously.
A New Yorker?
Yes. Come on. Where else would he be? Maybe Washington. I don't know.
Chicago?
He's not from Chicago. The devil's not from Chicago.
I don't know.
Oh, no. It's New Jersey. The devil's from New Jersey. We know this. Come on.
Okay. So does New Jersey suck or something?
Well, yes, but like also the New Jersey Devils, like the sports team, and the urban legend Jersey Devil. Yeah, there's a PS1 game called Jersey Devil. Shit.
Here's a question: did we really need more polygons than this? Was this just the optimum amount of polygons?
No, we never needed more. We fucked up by I just walked off the cliff for my first death. For no reason. I just looked like a trail of gems was leading me there.
Damn. That was a cool looking guy.
Listen to this nerd burglar's voice. Oh yeah, you can't hear
Zap.
him. Never mind.
The Electrol.
He sounds like what he looks like. He sounds like a fucking nerd. He sounds like Homer yelling nerd from his car.
Nerd.
Dude, I just had that episode on the other day. I had that DVD in. Classic, iconic.
I don't even know what you're talking about. What DVD?
The Simpsons season 5, where Homer yells nerd out of his car.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I had it on yesterday. I saw that.
I just said
yesterday.
nerd in a way, and you're like, "Oh, I watched that yesterday." I'm like, I guess sometimes people say that word and it sounds like that, but I don't know what you're referencing.
Well, I used it to open up a WFN clip, and you even commented that it was funny, but you forgot.
It was, and I remember. No, I remember the clip now, but that's not what I was quoting. I was just saying.
Oh,
nerd.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Nerd. Yeah, whenever you say nerd, you're quoting The Simpsons. That's just the way it is.
Apparently, people don't really say nerd anymore, or when they do, it's like a compliment.
Yeah.
It's like saying they're smart or knowledgeable about something. I'm such a this nerd. I'm such a that nerd.
Well, I'm glad the definition has evolved over the years, because it used to just mean loser.
Yeah, basically. People don't really say dork anymore either.
Dork!
You know what? They really don't say Poindexter.
Well, I don't think anybody ever said that. I don't think that was...
Yeah, no one
I think Cap,
Poindexter.
that's fake. That's a movie thing. Nobody was saying Poindexter.
We're just a couple Poindexters over here. Man, I can't stop thinking about dollar sub day. I just...
Dude, you'll get...
I feel like
that's
just consumed. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I'm just like, I'm gonna get through it. It's just I get stressed out with like that many people. You know, like I would never go to something like that on my own accord.
Me either. It'd be like, oh, you mean everybody's gonna be there? I'm gonna have to wait in line for my sub for 2 hours? No, thank you.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I'm good. I don't even, like. I'll roll up to a regular restaurant that I'm planning to eat at and see that there's like a little bit of a line and decide to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's if the line's too long, I'm gone. I don't want to wait in line.
God. I remember.
When I pick up food, it's going to be an order ahead type of situation.
I had an epic argument with my uncle regarding this once. He was on your side.
Yeah?
We traveled, it was like his birthday meal or something, so we traveled to go to some, I don't even remember what it was, but it was probably a good 40 minutes to an hour away to get to this place.
Dang.
And we show up and they're like, oh, it's going to be, I think it was like 30 to 40 minute wait. And he's like, well, fuck that. I'm going to...
I'd hang in for 30 or 40.
I'm like, we came
if I
all
drove
this way
30 or 40,
you to just not go. And the thing is, his alternative was to go to Golden Corral, which was like a fucking 30-minute drive away.
No.
I was like, dude, like I'm like putting it into Google Maps, and it's like, dude, this place is 28 minutes away.
You might as well just wait.
Just stay here and wait. Like, we're not. Why are we driving 28?
Why would you
minutes
think
away to
I'd be
Golden
on
Corral?
his side for this?
Well, because you just said if there's a wait, you're not doing it.
I'm talking about places that are like close to home. Like if I'm going out of my way to drive somewhere, you know, it's like on the way home from work. Oh, Chipotle's a little full. I think I'll go somewhere else. Like yeah. I'm not.
No,
if I'm specific, yeah.
I wish I could remember what it was. It was some fucking specific restaurant he wanted to go to. It was busy.
Plus, I would have brought my Game Boy Color, so problem solved.
Exactly.
Just play my Game Boy.
Problem solving now.
One thing that's annoying about the Game Boy Color, though, is there's some interference on the lower volume levels if you plug headphones in. That I notice.
What? Okay.
Like there's kind of a buzzing sound, you know, if you plug headphones in.
Sure.
You don't really notice it so much if the volume's up, but when the volume's low, that's like all you can hear.
Gotcha.
because there's no shielding. So there's like a mod to fix that, but like I think I'm just gonna go with no mod and just I think mine's modded out enough, honestly.
Yes, I would, Alora. I would love for you to take me to a new world next time. Actually, we're not playing this again. On game.
Yeah.
Comment how hot you think Alora is in the comments below.
Jason, we don't know her age. Don't comment unless you verify online.
Yeah,
okay?
go to the Spyro wiki.
Up.
Yes, go to the Spyro wiki and look up her age. If she's age appropriate, say how hot you think she is.